Hey guys, I'm RozaldVane, and welcome back to another episode of VLR, Virtue's Last Reward, or Zero Escape, Virtue's Last Reward. Last episode, we finished out all the puzzles. We got the puzzles for this. This is a safe, right? Yeah, it's just like the one in the AV room and the infirmary. So all we need is a password. Should be just like the others. Alright, but yeah, we did solve all the puzzles, so now we can actually get the golden document and the key to get the hell out of here. So yeah, so these are the passwords, of course, for the pantry. But yeah, we entered the pantry and stuff. So moon star star. Okay. Moon star star. There goes the golden dock. Ha, it opened. All right, let's read the document while we're here anyways. Secrets. Alright, page 7. Cool. Cooked food 1. Really? Twice cooked pork. A Szechuan dish. It is made by a pan frying pork, cabbage, bell peppers, and green onions with doubanjiang or tianmianjiang for flavor. Paella. A Spanish dish which one cook. Did they spell cooks right? I think they spelled cooks wrong because they added an E to the cooks. Where one cooks rice, meat, seafood, and vegetables, and they didn't even put the space in with and vegetables, in a shallow pot seasoned with saffron. Nasi goreng, an Indonesian dish made with pan-fried rice, seasoned with sambal, kicap, manis, and tarasi. I don't know if I'm butchering the Indonesian. I mean, I know what I've seen a nasi goreng before on some other food channels that I usually watch every now and then, but I just don't know if I'm pronouncing the ingredients wrong. A schnitzel, a German dish. It is made by mixing together meat, flour, eggs, and breadcrumbs, then frying the mixture in butter and lard. Schnitzels. Sounds familiar. Yukgaejang? A Korean dish. Sorry, I butchered the Korean as well, I bet. Yukgaejang? I don't know. I know sometimes the G can sound like something else. Yukgaejang. I think I would do better if I heard somebody say it properly versus me saying it weirdly by reading. The process involves stewing beef, vegetables, namul, and powdered chili peppers together very slowly. The resulting meal is very spicy. Is it jjigae? No, I don't think so. I don't know why it just yukgaejang. I don't know. Maybe I might be reading a word. Borscht, a Russian dish. Preparation is very simple. You just stew meat and vegetables together for a long time, and the finished meal is garnished with beets and sour cream. Tom kha gai, a Thai dish made by stewing chicken, chili peppers, ginger, and nampula in coconut milk. Very spicy. Sounds like a curry dish. Chef's pasta. Whatever the chef feels like making. Sometimes you don't know what it is until you take a bite. Sometimes you don't even know then. Words 03 says before he leaves. There are a few variations. Have a nice trauma. Have a nice trace. Have a nice trumpet. 03. So there's a third 0 in this place? I'm guessing it might be K, though. That's my guess, but I might be wrong. An emerging religious group organization with a rapidly growing membership. Some figures claim their congregation numbers over 1 million in countries across the world. Originally, the organization called itself Free the Soul of Y, but later dropped off of Y to become simply Free the Soul. The founder of the religion is known only as Brother, and his true identity is a mystery. Only a small number of highest rank members have seen him. The doctrine of Free the Soul demands that its adherents separate themselves from the world, free themselves of lust, and release their souls from their physical bodies, so that they can be purified. Its followers believe that they can be born again as a new race, and that the world will be transformed into a place of equality with no conflict of poverty. considering how a peaceful world of equality with no conflict or poverty usually plays out in movies, but they seem like a pretty scary group of people. Free the Soul is a powerful new religious order dedicated to establishing a new world order, and the Myrmidons are their elite frontline soldiers in that secret war. The general public knows nothing about the Myrmidons, but their actions have put them on watch lists of intelligence communities across the globe. Rumors say that all Myrmidons have the same face, suggesting that they may all be clones of a single person. No one knows where this rumor comes from exactly, but I can tell you that it's a very credible source. The founder of Free the Soul, although they prefer not to be referred to as such, as a child, he had a younger brother whom he was very fond of. Unfortunately, the worst happened, and the younger brother was murdered. Rage and despair filled brother, and for 9 days and 9 nights he was consumed by his own misery. On the morning of the 10th day, however, he had a revelation. Mankind was rife with the base desires and needed to be purified, so that a new world could come into being. God had spoken to brother and given him a mission. Brother dedicated his life to realizing that mission, and at the age of 26, he established Free the Soul of Y. He claims that Y is a symbol of miracles. Is this something Oh, this is the last one. Okay, I didn't think that was going to be the last one, because it felt kind of weird. I don't know where, that it's talking about the needle. Here's some information that isn't revealed in the game. The bracelet puts on the left wrist of the 9 participants in the Ambidex game has an important feature that's never mentioned. As soon as it is put on, a needle on the underside activates and inserts itself in the wearer. That doesn't necessarily mean that it's injecting a drug, only that it activates and pierces the skin. Maybe there's something on the needle, or maybe there isn't. All that's certain is that when someone puts on the bracelet, they just get poked. I see. So that means that everybody's basically having the needle stick really hard to their skin anyways, and they're not really noticing that, like, that poke, I guess. And we're almost done with a lot of these puzzles. We got like maybe 6 more, I think. That's kind of like part of my disappointment, is that we're getting closer and closer to finishing all the puzzles, but then the rest is just literally me trying to find the secret something, like a password, or to unblock something to just get it out of the way. 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got like 5 more, I think? Yeah, we got 5 more puzzle rooms that we haven't solved yet. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's get out of this stupid place. Password. Moon, star, sun. Okay. Moon, star, sun. Oh, misclicked. I was 1 off. There we go. Alright, time to get our stuff and get the heck out of here, because the rest of the path here is basically just the choosing of ally and betray, and it seems like it ends anyways eventually, because it doesn't have any path forward. I don't think it should have any path forward, considering how some of these flows should end on a dead end kind of thing, like the one with the clovers ending right here. Like, it just ends right there abruptly. And I'm hoping there's more of that, because I don't want to keep progressing forward with like a mystery something like this one was. Like, this one literally was a weird anomaly where it just adds an extra branch that was hidden, which really pissed me off a little bit. Piece of cake. Alright, let's see what we've got here. First is a map. It says floor B. The one we found in the infirmary says floor A. Yeah, so did the one in the lounge. Then that would make floor A the top floor, right? I mean, we rode the elevator down to get here. Yeah, you're right. Okay, let's keep looking. There's a lot of stuff in here. These must be key cards. They have moons on them. Then these have to be the cards the announcers was talking about. We've got 2 of them, just like the sun keys. You take 1, Clover. Huh? Why? Well, you're a solo, right? Alice and I are only need 1. Oh, right. Got it. Now what do we've got left? A key. Is that the exit key? Sorry, I just went higher notes for no reason. Higher pitch for some reason. Yeah, it must be. This is our ticket out of here. Alright. What are we waiting for? Let's go. Alright, so we're done with this area. We don't need to be here anymore. Let's see. Just trying to see the time. And also checking audio because one of my videos I had to re-record over it, so it's just like I didn't want to make it harder for me. This is the exit. It's locked. Alright, here we go. Okay. Do it. 3, 2, 1. Pshing. You found it. Do, do, do. Alright, so we're back to the story again. Of them talking, of course. I feel like we were a little bit faster than normal. But then again, the puzzle was pretty straightforward a little bit, I think. With the, yeah, the puzzle in the pantry was pretty straightforward. Deal, you son of a gun. It had to be Deal every single time. Whenever that happens, I already know it's Dio who's just like panicking about opening that gate. I think Dio is probably 0 in disguise though, I think, personally.
Ambidex game 投票の締め切りまで残り45分です。
I think Dio and K are like both 0 in disguise, maybe. Like Dio is probably like the evil K, and then K is like the nicer 0, maybe. But I might be wrong. The gate's been opened.
他のチームが AB ルームの扉を開けたんだわ。
まだ私たちは戻ってないのに。
Well, we can fix that. Come on, let's get going. Just then. Oh, these guys finished their room just now. Whoa. Did you two just get back?
ああ、そうじゃが、そんなことよりも。
ってことは、AB ゲートを開けたのは青の扉の先に進んだチームね。
ルナ、ファイ、それからディオの3人だね。
Yeah, it's Dio. Huh. Wait. You guys went through the green door, didn't you? Then why the hell did you come out of the blue one?
説明は後じゃ。それよりもお前さんたち、クォークを見なかったか？
Oh, Quark disappeared on... Quark? No, we haven't seen him. Did something just happen?
いなくなってしまったんじゃ。
Yeah, he's infected by Radical 6. We get it.
緑の扉の先にあった治療室。そこでカードキーを見つけて外に出た後、いつの間にか姿を消してしまって。
So you went through the blue door to see if he'd gone in there? So you went through the blue door to see if he'd gone in there?
いえ、そういうわけではなく、このマップを見てください。
What are we looking at? I'm so confused. Oh, we're going to the warehouse. Oh, I see. They went one full loop basically. They went through the whole full loop from the warehouse basically. So the green and blue door connects to the warehouse, and they went through the warehouse anyways to get back to the elevator to get back to floor A. I think the red door also leads that same way. It's just we didn't go through that direction. We went through a different one. Oh, so you go through the green door in the treatment center, and eventually you ended up here in the blue door.
途中に大きな部屋があるわね。ここは何？
兵会にあったのと同じような倉庫じゃ。
Yeah.
とにかくずっと探しているのですが、見つからなくて。
Huh. Well, maybe we went back to the other floor. Maybe he went back to the other floor already.
ええ。私はこのまま兵会の倉庫まで戻ってみます。
わしは青の扉の先を探してみるつもりじゃ。来た道を引き返すわけではなく、ルナたち3人が進んだと思われる方。
I'll come with you then. We've got a better chance at finding him with 2 pairs of extra eyes.
そうか、すまんな。
そういうことなら仕方ないわね。 私も探すのを手伝うわ。
私も手伝うよ。
Then we'll leave floor A to you guys.
わかったわ。行きましょう、四つ葉。
Tamioji and I headed through the blue door while Alice, Clover, and Kay climbed into the elevator. Oh, Tamioji's following me? Or I'm going with him? That's quite an interesting thing, I guess. PEC. We've never been to PEC. So this is going to be the first time seeing PEC. Or PEC. Oh, no, we've been here. Never mind. We've been here in the, at the ending, Clover's ending. So we've seen a glimpse of it. What is this place? これは何ですか?
並んでおるのはウイルスの感染を防ぐための防護服のようじゃな。
Is it これは何ですか? I mean, you could say, what is this? Yeah, because これは何です. But then usually say, I would probably have to say どこですか? Because that means, where are we? Where are we? Yeah. So these things keep you from getting sick.
おそらくな。ルナたち3人に確かめてみるといい。この部屋を探索したのは彼らじゃからな。
Oh, I see. So it wasn't Tenmyoji's group that was in here. It was Dio-Fi and Luna's group. Hey, there's another room underneath.
行ってみよう。
Man, that is a big loud noise for going downstairs. Damn, Kuso. He's not in here.
クオーク。一体どこに行ってしまったんじゃ。わしがもっとちゃんとあいつのことを見ていたら。
Tenmyoji's face was drawn, and the knuckles of his fists were white. He was an old man, but until then I hadn't realized how old. Suddenly he looked very, very tired. Don't worry about it. I'm sure we'll find him. Come on, let's go try somewhere else. Oh, I see. That elevator thing that we saw earlier is like kind of like a cart, I guess, that goes down. It's kind of it looks kind of like a weird elevator. This particular item right here, that looks so weird. It's not even an elevator to me. It's so weird. I put a gentle hand on his shoulder and guided him towards the exit. That's funny that he's treating him like more like an old guy now. Like he's treating Tenmyoji a bit like an old guy. Alright, this is not the first time we've been here. This is like, what, our 5th time, 7th time? I don't know how long. We've been here before, and we've been through at least one of the white doors. We should have been through the second white door, but we ended up, like, getting trapped by the lock of to be continued, so this is the floor B warehouse, huh? It just looks like the other room, or the other warehouse.
ああ、じゃが決定的に違うところがある。あそこを見てみろ。
The doors are shining? No way. Are these chromatic doors?
ああ、おそらくな。他の CD と同じような装置がついておるじゃろう。
I guess they're all white doors this time. We should go tell the...
いや、今はクオークを探す方が先じゃ。
But, でも... Look, I don't think he's here. What do you say we head back to floor A for now? Maybe somebody else has already found him.
わかった。そうしよう。
I think somebody must have found him already, and he's like... Quark was fainted by the time they found him, potentially. I mean, Radical 6, excuse me. I'm just a little tired. I think Radical 6 usually knocks out their host. Like, the person who gets Radical 6 usually gets knocked out. Like, they get too much energy used up, and then they get tired, and they knock out. Basically, Alice went through that. Where the Radical 6 went through her body, and then she got knocked out.
Huh?
What is it? Dio.
なんだお前らか。2人だけってことはクオークは見つからなかったんだな。さっき A 階の倉庫で 四つ葉とアリスから聞いたんだよ。
I know that.
クォークが行方不明になってみんなで探してるってさ。
ということはこっちの倉庫にも戻っておらんのか。
ああ、どっかで道草でも食ってんじゃねえのか。タンポポとか菜の花とか。
No. What? Nani?
道に生えてる食べられそうな草のことだよ。
Hey, oi. This is no time for jokes. You should be out there looking for him too.
はあ？なんで俺がそんなことしなくちゃなんねんだよ。めんどくせえ。
Oh, come on, Dio. I'm gonna punch in. I wish I could punch Dio in the face or, like, see him suffer to the greatest of greats get suffered, bruh. Aren't you worried about him?
さっき初めて出会ったガキの心配なんかするわけねえだろ。
なんじゃと？
だいたいあのガキがゼロボスだったらどうすんだ？
Huh? Why would he be senior? He's not that old.
今頃どっかでふんぞり返ってブランデーグラスをくるくると回してるかもしれないぜ。
He's a kid, Dio, you moron. This guy's thinking this kid is an adult for some reason.
俺たちが右往左往する姿を眺めながらな。
Oh, Dio, I wish you could just see how stupid your words are coming out of your mouth.
バカな。
Yeah,
ないなん
there's...
て言い切れるか。ゼロがどんな姿をしてるか誰にもわからないんだ。子供でもおかしくはないだろう。あのガキをあまり信用しない方がいいって天明寺にも警告してやったじゃないか。
わしはクォークを信じとる。
バカを見ないようにせいぜい気をつけろよ。
I don't like the Dio's trying to build... I feel like Dio is the one who's actually Zero. He's like... He feels like a kind of character who's harboring... Or very, like... He's like... Dio's kind of like the epitome of evil. And that he wants to see everybody mess up and get screwed over. And then he can get the hell out of here without having to care. Because he's not getting involved at all. It's just so weird because... Dio has been like this, and he's never stopped being like this, and he's always been, like, the kind of character who's just the epitome of evil. Like, literally, this guy is the epitome of evil, and he doesn't seem to stop being it. And I'm so annoyed with this guy. The air grew thick with tension, but before their tempers managed to set it alight, Phi burst into the room.
シグマ。天明寺とディオも一緒か。ちょうどよかった。3人ともすぐに来てくれ。
Did something happen?
来ればわかる。早くしろ。
Where are we going?
キャビンだ。
Alice is dead. Alice is dead, and I know why. Because frickin' Dio stabbed her and ran off. Alice is dead. I know it, guaranteed, because this is the same area that Alice gets killed because of somebody stabbed her with a knife. The same knife that stabbed the old lady from one other spot. Yep. Oh, Luna's dead too. Wait, what?
そんな。
This mystery has gotten me even... This mystery has gotten even messier because this is the same area path as the path over here on this left side. So the far left side, Alice dies at this particular point. At this particular area, Alice passes, like she's gone at this point. But Luna passes out somewhere around this point, around this novel point right here. She doesn't get seen. We don't get to see anything on this side really, but it's this side that we see that Luna like dies. So I'm kind of genuinely curious about who's really killing who in this scenario, because this is a very interesting twist, because that means that these two died by somebody, and that somebody is just one person, one body. There's not two people involved now. It's just one person, and the same person is doing the same thing. I don't think it's Clover, and I don't think Clover killed Luna. Because in the original point, we kind of saw Luna and Clover walk into the room, and Luna never got out, which we assume Clover killed Luna. But that may not be the case. I think Dio stabs Alice, and as Alice was down, Luna went to check on the crew's quarter to find Quark, but then finds Alice, And as Alice finds out about Alice, or as Luna finds out about Alice, potentially Dio was hiding, or Kay probably found out that they were doing something. It might have changed slightly, though. I think some details might be changed, but we'll still need to figure out what the mystery behind who killed these two. Because I swear, this is not the first time we've seen this. It's just really weird to see that it's happening again in the same way. But the difference is that this one's happening at the same time. Could it potentially be Quark who killed the two? We don't know. But it's very scary.
なんということじゃ。
And they both had 1 point too.
心臓が止まればその人のバングルは外れるようになってるんだよさ。
There was a roaring in my ears. Breathing, heartbeat, but my footsteps sounds muffled, as if I was hearing them through layers of cotton. I pressed the shaking hand to Alice's neck. Her skin was still warm, but the only pulse I felt was my own. Luna was the same. They're dead. Both of them. By then, everyone had arrived, cramming themselves into the small cabin. Nobody spoke. Silence filled the room, flowed into my ears, and throat like cold brackish water. Also, I think that needle thing actually might be the same thing that Clover talked about, where it just knocks you out temporarily, and then you'll come back to life again. So I do think that maybe, potentially, Luna didn't die, but Luna's playing dead. So maybe, potentially, Alice got stabbed first, Luna went in, she had the injector thing maybe, and that she injected herself with that knockout chemical, and now she's pretending to be dead, because it gets the users to be temporarily dead, it stops their heart temporarily, and then she'll come up alive somewhere in time, I bet, at a later stage. But we won't see that in this particular path, I think. A chill shuddered its way through my body. I stood there, frozen, staring at them. I'd seen a corpse before, when we discovered the old woman, but this time, it was different. The old woman had always been dead, at least to me, but Alice and Luna, I had known. They'd been living, breathing people less than an hour ago. Reality settled around my shoulders like a thick lead blanket, and my chest felt suddenly hollow. Who found them? My throat felt dry as I spoke. It was a full minute before someone answered.
おそらく
Oh,
四つ葉だと思う。
Clover found them?
私と K が駆けつけた時、四つ葉は今と同じようにアリスの死体のそばに佇んでいた。
Oh, that makes her look a little guilty.
その時にはすでに二人とも息絶えていて。
四つ葉がやったんじゃねえのか。
Shut the hell up, Dio. You're the one who blames people when you know you're guilty.
やった？
She looks shocked, but she doesn't even have the injector thing when we met her, so I don't think she would have that much time to do that.
私が？
AB ゲームの後、アリスと揉めてたじゃねえか。もともと知り合いだったみたいだし、本当はずっと死ねばいいって思ってたんじゃねえのか？
Huh?
面識のない俺たちよりも動機がある可能性は高いだろう。
You know, Dio, you just fart out excuses. You fart out excuses like you had every right to know that you're a detective or something. Bro, Dio, she has no motive to really kill Alice and Luna. If anything, why would she kill Alice when we were both in the same space? She had no motives against Alice. Maybe because she made fun of her panty joke. It's just not much anyways, but I don't see how that works, Dio. I don't see how you know that this is the case.
ルナもそうだ。アリスを殺すところを見られて、口封じに殺したんじゃ。
Stop it, Dio.
動機という意味では AB ゲームが動機になる可能性もある。相手が死んで投票不可能になれば自動的に協力が選ばれる。
Right. If we eliminated it. No, actually, no. It doesn't matter because I still need to vote either ways. So no matter what Clover does, it doesn't really affect the voting for me. But it does affect the vote for Dio and Phi. So if anything, Dio should be the one with the higher likely motive to killing Luna. But I think he killed Alice first before he got to Luna by some chance.
すると自分が裏切りを選べば簡単に3点が加算されることに。
Who was Luna's opponent?
私とディオだ。
でしたら、ディオさんにも四葉さんと同様、動機があるかもしれないということですね。
Exactly, Kay. Exactly. I just love how Dio's gonna now be the one who's gonna be accused here.
ルナを殺すところを見られてアリスまで。
Yep.
なんで俺がそんなことしなくちゃなんねんだよ。
I don't have any care, Dio. You're the guy who's been killing people.
それは今言ったじゃろ。次の AB ゲームで有利になるためじゃよ。
そんなことぐらいで人殺しなんかするわけねえだろ。
The guy who wants to get the hell out of here. Exactly.
私は動機よりもアリスの状態が気になるな。
私も気になっていました。
There should be a knife sticking out of her chest, though, I think. What do you mean by her condition?
アリスの死体は着衣の乱れがほとんどない。
Oh.
ナイフさえなければ眠っているかのようです。
Really? That's interesting. Yeah, you're right.
眠ってるところを殺したんじゃないのか？
No, she might have died. Something might have happened first, and then the stab, to kind of end it completely.
ベッドがあるのに、わざわざ床に座った状態で眠るでしょうか？
Yeah.
考えにくいな。そもそもこんな状況で仮眠を取るというのも不自然だ。
だから眠らせたんだろ？
What? How?
おいおい、ゼロボスはどうやって俺たちを連れてきたんだ？
Oh, yeah, the white gas.
つまりゼロボスが例の煙を吸わせた上でアリスさんとルナさんの2人を殺害したと。
Makes no sense, though.
まあどっちにしろ犯人はこの中の誰かってことになるわけだが。
Alright, I'll end it here for now. I mean, it's a good spot to kind of stop for now. I need to actually take a break a little bit. But, we made it. We made it to the time of where we need to usually end it. So, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode of Nobody Minds, and hope you guys have a great, amazing day, good night, or whenever watching this. Next episode, let's check out who the hell, or let's see where it takes us. I don't think there's much to the story, unfortunately, because Quark is missing, 2 people are dead. Now we're down to like 6 people who are like in the space that we can only do anything with. Unfortunately, we're still dealing with another solo, which is Clover. So we can't really see. We're gonna still have to see what that's gonna be like, but who knows? I don't really know what's gonna happen with the betray and the stuff like that. So we'll see. Otherwise, that's it for me. Roz, out.